Welcome everybody, I got a brand new Nokia and this is actually not the 950 you have seen. I unboxed the XL already. I got here the 550, which is a cheaper model, actually a way cheaper model. It's 120 bucks, but it's still quite nice with 8 gigs of internal memory, a front and back camera with even a flashlight and the latest Windows 10 running already on here in white or in black with the back cover that you can remove. So I got this here in Germany. Strangely, I got an Italian version, but you can still see a few specs here in the back, like for example that we have the Snapdragon 210 processor inside here, 1 gig of RAM, 5 megapixel and 2 megapixel camera, and so on. Even LTE 4G is inside here in the Lumia 550. Now this is again, as I said, the white version, which was produced in actually Vietnam. So let me open it up and let me show you what we can do. So what it's doing right now is, I unboxed it already in German, so it's setting up the apps right now. So what we'll do is just put the phone to the side for a second and let's see what else is in the box. So usually you just have to take this out. And then you can see we have the charger right here, which is nothing special, micro USB charger. And the bad thing about this is, if you want to transfer files to your phone, there's no micro USB cable in here, and this is fixed attached to the charger. So if you want to transfer anything on your phone, you have to do it with your own cable. But this is charging with 550 milliamps at 3.5 volts, so it takes about 4 hours to charge the 2100 milliamp battery. The battery will be also in here, but I put it already in the phone, 2100 milliamps, I already mentioned that. And then you have a little manual which is in Italian right now, so that's quite strange, but that was the only online shop here in Germany that sold it, so probably they just got one from Italy for me. It took 3 days. So then we have the phone itself. As I said, I already put in the battery. We'll take a close look at where that is in the back. You can see we have a 4.7 inch screen with 1280 x 700 pixel, which means it's quite sharp as a iPhone 6 S or the iPhone 6, the regular size one, because the same display size with the same resolution, almost same resolution, applies here on both. Otherwise, 2 megapixel front camera, 5 megapixel back camera here with an LED. Now the back camera sticks out a little bit, but really just a tiny bit, which is not disturbing at all. We have the Microsoft logo here, and then on the bottom also a little speaker if you want to listen to music. If you want to use your headset, you can also use that here on the top with the 3.5mm jack, and on the bottom you can see the micro USB hole, and on the side the volume rocker and on off switch, so there's no dedicated camera button on the Lumia 550. To take off the back cover, it's quite easy, just grab any corner and start to lift it up. Here we go. And then it's already off. There's no wireless charging inside here. Obviously this is a cheap $120 phone. We have the big battery, which I already put in. We have a micro SD card slot here, and then the nano SIM card slot is right here on the bottom. This is a single SIM device, but you can see here there's also a little space where a dual SIM could be possible, I guess, for other countries. In Germany, not right now. And otherwise there's not much to see on the inside, so I can just put on the back cover again. As I mentioned already, it's still setting up, so you will find camera samples on my German tech video channel of low light and daylight shots, comparison shots also with similar priced devices, I hope. And otherwise we will just shoot a full review in the next few days, so you can get definitely before Christmas an answer from me if it's worth to pay 120 bucks for this nice, actually, little Windows phone. It feels really nice, the plastic is a little bit shiny, but it's not slippery at all. I like it. The size is quite nice. It's a little bit similar in size to a Samsung Galaxy S6, which has a 5.1 inch screen. It's a little bit bigger, but not too much. But otherwise it just feels right, and I hope the battery will last good, since it's 10% more than the iPhone has. But obviously the iPhone has a little bit more power, but this has also, of course, Bluetooth, LTE, Wi-Fi, and even an FM radio built in. So sadly, no headset, no extra USB cable in the box, so you have to prepare that if you want to give this for somebody to Christmas, to get some extra headsets maybe. Thank you much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Balazs. This was the Windows 10 cheap phone by Microsoft called the Lumia 550 in a short unboxing.